Hi there, fella. And yeah, welcome to day one of my solo trip to Kuala Lumpur. As you can see, we're hopefully starting off in a Drake-free zone. After starting my day at the city center park and staring at strangers for approximately 15 minutes straight, I made my way into Surya KLCC, the local mall, where I actually found my daily driver and got some presents for my girlfriend. So today I not only decided to disrespect my girlfriend, but rather the whole country of Malaysia by eating Indian food as my first meal. But I gotta say, after eating that fire chicken tikka masala, I did not regret betraying our neighbors from Malaysia at all. If you're staying in the city center or its proximity, try to use the metro, as it is way cheaper than the taxi services they offer, and most of the time also faster due to the immense traffic that you have in Kuala Lumpur. And also price-wise, it's about 6 Malaysian ringgits, if I'm correct, for a one-day My City travel pass, which would be the equivalent of around $1.35 US. After crossing paths with Jack Doherty, I made my way to the 7th highest television tower of the world, the so-called Menara in Kuala Lumpur, which is quite impressive, I have to say. If you ever visit Kuala Lumpur, make sure to go up the Menara Tower, as you get a beautiful and stunning view of the city and also kind of an idea how much smog you are actually breathing in every single day. If you're planning on visiting Menara with your family or children, don't worry, unless they're morbidly obese, they're not just gonna fall through the floor. And also there are some entertainers up there that sometimes sing children's songs, which also seems to calm the children down, even though it's like Baby Shark or something like that. So yeah, don't worry. If you feel tired after overlooking the city, you might make your way towards the Merdeka MRT in order to chill for a bit. After that, you might have to cross this beautiful bridge, as well as this rather dirty river, in order to end up at the so-called Independence Square. Interestingly enough, this once served as a cricket field for the Selangor club, which you can see here, but now is used as a public space for leisure activities of the locals, as well as a tourist attraction for people visiting the Sultan Abdul Samad building, which you can see here. Something else that is very interesting in the case of Kuala Lumpur is the architectural mix, meaning that the influences range from Islamic influences to colonization influences from the Portuguese, up to a more modern influence in the case of the Merdeka 118, for example, which makes it more roofer friendly for the guys out there loving that adrenaline kick. The Maybank building is probably one of the most interesting architectural landmarks in Kuala Lumpur, as it does not have any windows, which probably gives the Maybank employees the same amount of daylight as the average Guantanamo Bay prisoner. If you are as hungry as the average Guantanamo Bay prisoner probably is on a Tuesday afternoon, don't worry, only about 8 minutes away from the Merdeka Square, you'll find the famous or infamous Petaling Street. Here in the middle of Kuala Lumpur's Chinatown district, you can get some fire food. And by fire food, I mean that plastic chair kind of street food that extends your bathroom visits by about 20 minutes afterwards. After that, you get the chance of battling local tradesmen and really showing off your miser side to the world by acquiring, of course, original Adidas track pants, for example. Sometimes you even have the chance of meeting absolute YouTube legends, in my case Logan Paul, which was an absolute pleasure to say the least. If you're not as fortunate as I was and don't meet Logan Paul, don't worry, right around the block there is another beautiful view you could get of the Sri Maha Mariamman temple, which looks absolutely stunning, especially during nighttime. If you still got energy and are not too tired, I would recommend to head back towards the Merdeka Square and just enjoy the lighting that they have, because it looks absolutely beautiful. Whether you're traveling by yourself, with friends or with family, I think the Merdeka Square is probably one of the best places to let your first day in Kuala Lumpur come to an end.